So, I just wanted to take a few moments out to talk about finance. A very sensitive subject, as I'm sure you'll appreciate, but one which I think we all have to agree
Excuse me. I hope you don't mind, but there's something I just have to say.
Well, I'm not sure that this is the appropriate time. What's so important?
Well, it's just that, I'm new to this church, and I just wanted to say I think it's wonderful.
Hang on, what do you mean you're new to the church? You've been coming here for ages. Are you having a funny 5 minutes?
I know, I'm acting, all right? Just play along, they'll never notice.
Ah, I see, okay. So, what was it you wanted to say again?
I was just saying that I think it's wonderful here.
Well, that's very kind of you to say so. What do you like about St Cecilia's particularly?
Well, I like the fact that it's free. Doesn't cost me a penny, not a bean. I think it's marvellous. All this every Sunday and all the stuff that goes on throughout the week, no cost whatsoever. Nobody nowhere has to fork out even a penny. I don't know how you do it.
Well, that's not quite
And the Church of England, what a wonderful organisation. All the backup and the logistical support you get, all gratis. And they even throw in a vicar for free.
No, I don't think you've quite
But
got...
what I'd love to know is how you get the energy companies to give you all that electricity and gas. I mean, a place this size must use a lot. I suppose it's because the church is a charity. Is that it? Is that why they never send you a bill?
Look, I'm sorry, but...
Oh, I know what you're going to say. That nice new sound desk and replacing the broken heaters. Yeah, all costs money. I'm not stupid, you know. What was it, 10 quid? 20? But you get that back from a jumble sale or something, won't you? No problem. And I'll tell you what else.
Will you just shut up and let me get a word in edgeways?
Sorry, I'm sure. Pardon me for breathing. Only trying to help. No need to get all sniffy about it.
Forgive me, but it's just that it's such a crucial part of our being able to continue to be a presence for God in this community.
What is?
Money. What else have we been talking about?
Oh, yeah, I suppose we have.
You see, the thing is, people just don't realise how much it does actually cost to keep this church ticking over.
What do you mean?
Well, let me give you a couple of examples. That heating repair you mentioned, that cost a cool £7,000.
Wow.
Exactly. And the energy bills alone for last winter worked out at around £1,000 a month. And they're going to be even higher this year. In addition to which, there's a parish share.
What's that?
That's how much this church has to pay towards the cost of the support we get from the Diocese of Worcester and towards the cost of the clergy that they provide us with.
Oh, I hadn't realised. So where does that money come from then?
From you.
What?
When I say you, I mean members of the congregation. Just ordinary people like you. It's their generosity and faithfulness that keeps our heads above water.
I had no idea, but nobody ever talks about money, and I never see any cash changing hands. Is that all to keep it off the books? Making sure the taxman doesn't know anything about it?
Oh, don't be silly. But perhaps you're right. We don't say as much about it as we should. We are English, after all. But every week, whether you see it happen or not, some people do put money in the collection plate at the back of the church. Of course they do. To be honest, though, most folk use something like the envelope scheme.
What, you mean they write you a letter?
No, not at all. All that means is that people commit to giving a certain amount each year, and then every week they pop it into an envelope and drop it in the collection plate.
Ah, well, that would be no good for me. My memories are terrible. I'd just forget. Anyway, some weeks I'll have to be away, so I'd have to miss some.
Oh, well, in which case, we've got just what you need. The new parish giving scheme. It's so easy and perfect for people like you. You just let us know how much you want to donate every month and your bank sends it to us automatically. You don't have to do a thing. And you can even let it routinely increase every year with the price of inflation, if you want. Takes all the hassle away from helping us to be God's hands in this neighbourhood.
Well, okay, I think I could arrange that, all right. I don't like feeling I'm not pulling my weight, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, indeed I do. And of course, if you can gift aid it, that's even better.
Gift aid?
Yeah, you know, Whatever you donate to us, the government automatically adds an extra 25%, totally tax-free. So for every £100 we get, the government gives us £25.
The government, this government, just out of the goodness of its heart.
Yep.
Good Lord. Well, I have to say, you've convinced me.
I have?
Absolutely. Now, I'm totally convinced that miracles do indeed happen in this church. A government that gives us something for nothing. And I thought the loaves and fishes were impressive. Where do I sign?